Welcome everybody to another collective reading. I hope you're all doing amazing. All right, this is for any zodiac sign. We're just going to see what the messages are from Spirit that you are meant to hear. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. It can't possibly resonate with everybody, but if it does, fantastic. And remember, things can happen in the future. That's how divine timing works, right? And energy is fluid. So just remember that. I feel called to take 4 messages today. Ooh, what is that? Perfect. Let's see what's happening. Okay. Don't go anywhere. We're going to get the overall messages as well as what's going on between you and someone else, somebody you have in your thoughts, in your mind, in your heart. And again, this can be somebody you haven't even met yet. So keep that in mind. And it can also represent family, friends. And we're going to pull the tarot dice. We're going to get messages from the person that is thinking of you. You're thinking of them. And we're also going to check on new love. We're just going to do an overall message with finance, career, everything. Okay, so don't go anywhere or you'll miss those messages. And do me a favor, hit the like button. It's a fantastic and free way to support and help others to hear these readings. So if it helps you, then it's a fantastic way to help others find these messages and hear them as well. So it's a win-win. All right, I really appreciate it. Wow, you are highly thought of. Okay, so somebody is definitely thinking highly of you, or several people. This can be career related. Maybe it's your boss. Okay, it could be friends. It could be family. It could be a love interest. It could be anybody. Next message. Wealth. Ooh, who else did this come up for recently? I think, was it Cancer? I can't remember, but wealth came up very, very recently here. So some of you could be doing really well in the financial department. If you're not now, maybe in the future. Like I said, we'll tap in on finance, but you're very highly thought of. Okay, so some of you could be coming into wealth. It could be, maybe you rise up the ladder. You're being recognized. You're doing awesome. You get the job you've always wanted, or the advancement you've always wanted, or you've started a new career, it's taking off, whatever the case is, you're being looked at in a very high light. That's wonderful. But Spirit says, even though you're doing awesome, or you will be doing awesome, be careful of the great pride, okay? It's great to be proud, but Spirit is saying, don't get cocky. It's kind of what I'm getting, don't get cocky, right? Okay, next message. Valley, deep personal strength and peace that assures success. Ooh, very nice. So a lot of you have a lot of interpersonal strength, and you tried to keep your peace. Like peace is important to you. A lot of you maybe avoid anybody or anything that doesn't feel peaceful to you, and that is going to bring you the wealth and the success, and I feel the respect that you deserve, because I feel like a lot of you have worked very hard for it. Okay. All right. Let's get your overall messages. What is going on, angels and spirits, for the collective? What do they need to know? What are the most important messages? So I'm going to do a part 2. You will be able to see that at the end of the reading. Upper right hand corner, it'll say part 2, watch now. I'm going to dig in deeper depending on what we get here. And we will dig into November, and we're also going to dig into the next 6 months with the After Tarot. Thank you so much to Jen and to Goodman if you're here moderating the channel. I appreciate you guys so very much. It means the world to me. Thank you for moderating the channel. All right, let's see what's going on. Don't forget to share. Oh, and I'm also doing the Shacy Prism Tarot giveaway. I'm still doing that. The announcement of the lucky winner will be made at the end of November. So if you want to get in on that, all you got to do is hit the subscribe button, which is absolutely free to do. Notification bell will get you notified of future readings, and hitting that like button. We'll get into it shortly, okay? But this is the deck I created that I'm giving away, and it's very easy for you to use for your family, for your friends, for yourself, whatever the case may be. They're easy for you to understand. They're self-explanatory. All right, you don't have to be a tarot reader, in other words. Okay, so you feel like things haven't been fair. You feel like there's somebody or something you can't trust. It could be legal affairs, legal issues you feel aren't going to be fair. For those of you that are feeling like you're going through any kind of legalities or contracts, or you just feel like something or someone isn't being fair, whether it's an institution, a person, a place, a thing, Spirit is letting you know that you can stand on your own 2 feet no matter what happens. You don't need to worry, because you're going to be well taken care of here. Okay, this looks like you're going to be financially set. You're going to be doing well. So don't worry about something that may not go in your favor when it comes to a contract, legal issues, because Spirit's saying here that you'll be just fine. Okay, you're coming out as a 9 of Pentacles. You're coming out as highly respected. So you will be just fine. Just have the confidence. Because for some of you, what I'm getting is that you're kind of trying to stockpile in advance here. Okay, you may be trying to stockpile money, things, because you're worried about being financially independent. Okay, you're worried about having enough wealth or having enough finances to cover your butt is kind of what I'm hearing. But you will be fine. Okay, you will be fine. It's right here. And it's right here. Okay, so be careful that you don't underestimate yourself is what I'm hearing. Clarify justice in reverse. You just feel like something's not going to go fairly. Why is justice in reverse here? Okay, wow. This could be to do with a relationship. So maybe you feel like somebody hasn't been honest with you. Somebody hasn't been fair with you with regards to an offer coming in, somebody taking you out or spending time with you. You feel like things haven't been fair. Clarify the 7 of Swords, please. Why is the 7 of Swords here? Why is the 7 of Swords here? Okay, it could be with a Queen of Pentacles. Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn. You feel either a Capricorn feels like you're trying to get away with something. It doesn't have to be Capricorn. It can be anybody with Capricorn in the chart. It can be that this is about stability and money. We definitely have here, there's something financial going on. So it doesn't have to be a Capricorn. It could be a Taurus, a Virgo, a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. I have Libra strongly here as well as Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Okay. The point that I'm making here is that there is something financial going on. It hasn't been fair, or we feel like it's not going to be fair. So we're going to take what we feel is fair in advance to make sure that we get our just due. Okay, because we want to make a romantic offer here. But for some of you here, you're worried that this will not be a fair and balanced connection, that there's something sneaky going on. Unless you're involved with this person, married to this person, or in a long-term commitment with this person, I feel like if you're going through some kind of legal issues to become single, okay, and financially stable, I feel like, you know, you're just trying to get ahead of the game by being careful financially with what your plans are. You're trying to figure it out in advance so that if things don't go in your favor, that you've already got your ducks in the row and you've already figured it out, is what I'm getting. Before making an offer of marriage or commitment to someone, or receiving an offer of marriage and commitment from someone. Depends who I'm speaking to as to whose perspective it's going to play out from, yours or theirs. Who is this Queen of Pentacles, please? That was super fast. Okay, somebody who's been keeping an eye on you or you on them. This can also, again, be about a contract. I feel like somebody's trying to get away with something here, something underhanded. But again, this can also be a person. I feel like it's something romantic and financial here. We're keeping an eye on somebody here because we feel like somebody's trying to get away with more than their fair share and in order to become single. Okay, clarify the 9 of Pentacles here, please. Ooh, yeah. Wow, I love how that flew out. Okay, yeah. Somebody's no longer wanting to put work into a connection or work to become single. Okay. All right. I get it. I see now. For some of you, somebody hasn't been fair in a connection. You feel like they have been underhanded. They haven't been telling you the truth. Okay. You've kind of found out something, or you've been checking up on them. You've been trying to be patient. You've been trying to keep your emotions in check, but you don't feel like putting work into this connection anymore because you feel like they've been dishonest and they haven't been fair in your connection. Wow. But for others of you, I'm definitely seeing here that somebody's trying to get away from a situation and they're trying to plan in advance financially so that they're secure because they feel like things may not go in their favor. So they're kind of trying to keep an investigation of their own going on so that they can kind of research, and they're trying to maintain their balance, their sanity while doing this. Interesting. So what's this Knight of Cups up to? Oh my gosh. Oh, going in towards a Queen of Cups, a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Somebody that they have a lot of love for, somebody that they see as loving, nurturing, highly intuitive. This is somebody we've been soul searching a lot about. We've really been thinking about. We've been trying to figure things out here. We've been trying to be patient, and we've been trying to control our emotions while we're trying to also figure out, you know, how we can be financially stable and sound and balance ourselves out before coming in. What's this Hermit thinking about, please, for the collective? Could be a Virgo. Sagittarius I've got here as well. Clarify the Hermit, please. What's this Hermit up to? What are they thinking about when it comes to this Queen of Cups? Could be a Libra or a Taurus. Interesting. So there could be a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Again, it doesn't have to be. It could be anybody. Keeping an eye on someone because they don't trust them. What is this Page of Swords up to, please? We're not trusting somebody or something. Clarify the Page of Swords. Okay, interesting. Wheel of Fortune. Because there's been a turning point in a relationship. There's changes going on. Destined and fated changes. And it's all in divine timing. What are these changes for the collective? Oh, okay. Okay, we're trying to figure out, you know, are you giving to somebody else, or how can we balance this out? I'm getting both messages. For some of you here, somebody's no longer wanting to put work into a relationship. I feel like, you know, things aren't fair and balanced. I just want to get away. I want to be single. I need to figure out how to do this. There's somebody I want to give my cup, my love to. Somebody who I feel embodies everything I could ever want. Again, you know, you're highly thought of. Somebody thinks highly of you. They feel like you're everything they could ever want. I feel like you're coming up as the Empress here. And they're really thinking long and hard about you here. How to make things fair and balanced. There's going to be some kind of a turning point here. So somebody is maybe realizing that you're no longer putting the effort in, or somebody is here. You may already be a mother of children, or somebody just sees you that way. Very motherly, very, or fatherly. It's not gender specific. You make a great parent. You're everything they could ever want. You know, you're concerned about your health. You're concerned about your looks. You're concerned about your finances. You're loving, you're nurturing, you give advice. You know, you're everything that they could ever hope for is kind of what I'm seeing. Again, always feel free to flip the energies. You could both be feeling this way. All right. Why is the Six of Pentacles here, please? Leave me comments. Let me know how this resonates for you. Okay. Somebody feels like they're just overwhelmed. They're kind of confused. Some of them are living in the past. Okay. I definitely feel like somebody is going to reject or has rejected somebody because perhaps they were looking at their other opportunities, giving to more than one person. Or that's what they're trying to find out. Are you giving to more than one situation? Somebody's really confused as to what's going on. I'm soul searching. Now this could be you, it could be them. Why is the Seven of Cups here? Is this confusion? What is this? Why is the Seven of Cups here? This can also represent that I'm not ready. I have to wait for the right time. I'm keeping an eye on you, or somebody's keeping an eye on you, or vice versa, because I haven't been ready. I'm trying to make these decisions and choices, and I'm trying to figure out, you know, maybe you stop putting the work into this connection. How can I make things fair and balanced? You know, you didn't trust this person for some of you here, or they're wondering whether or not you're trustworthy, so they're keeping an eye on you. Because maybe you haven't been putting any more effort in. You've been trying to be patient, and maybe some of you just, you're in hermit mode. You're not talking anymore. You're not reaching out, and maybe they feel like there must be somebody else. You know, that's why you're rejecting me, or that's why you're not talking to me, or that's why you're quiet. You're looking at your other opportunities. Yeah, why is the Seven of Cups here, please? Okay, yeah, so for some of you here, this was a breakup, or, you know, you're not hearing from this person anymore. Things are not going great, and we're kind of wondering why. Why the silence? Okay, well, I can tell you with the Seven of Swords here, and justice in reverse. Somebody definitely feels like things haven't been fair, things haven't been balanced, and that somebody has been less than forthcoming. Okay? Yeah. That's what I'm getting. And for some of you, definitely somebody's trying to figure out here how to be financially stable and independent, and trying to plan in advance the strategy on how to save enough money or take what they feel is their fair share, because they feel like things won't go well in a court case, whether it's business or whether it's a marriage, a commitment ending, something like that. We need to balance our finances, and we're trying to really research and do things right here, because we are overwhelmed with these decisions and choices to make. Bottom of the deck, yeah. There is some kind of reunion here, or celebration, or get together that has not happened. It has not been successful. We've been left out in the cold. We're a little confused. Somebody may be missing an opportunity right now because they are in hermit mode, thinking a lot about, you know, their finances in another situation, trying to figure out how to best get away with what they feel they deserve financially. It all comes down to finances is what I'm getting here. Wow. Okay, let's see what's going on mutually between you and whoever you're dealing with. Now, this is a Shacey Prism Tarot deck giveaway right here. So it doesn't matter where you're located. If you're the lucky winner, I will give it to you, ship it to you for free. Okay, this is just my way of giving back and saying thank you so much for your support for the channel. So again, just hit the like button, notification bell, leave me a comment, let me know you're interested. All right, subscribe, that's free as well. And then I will announce a lucky winner at the end of November. All right, let's see what's happening. So I developed this deck with transformation in mind. So that's the artwork I came up with. And again, this is very easy, a very easy deck for anybody to use, okay? You could even give it as a gift to somebody else, but I use it all the time for mutual energies. What is going on mutually between us and our person? Whoever is on our mind now or coming toward us in the future, whoever this person is, what do we need to know about their energy? What do we need to know about their energy? Okay, so this is definitely somebody who is going through some kind of toxic clearing here with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, this is also the devil energy, which is Capricorn again. So we've got Capricorn twice here. Let's do a recap. Capricorn twice, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo, Libra, Taurus, Libra again. So that's all about balance as well. So there's definitely an imbalance here going on. There's something that has been toxic, unhealthy here. We're trying to figure out a way perhaps to get away from this toxic situation. We're trying to plan in advance what our strategy is. So a reunion here is not happening. A get together, it's like we can't do this right now because I'm too busy trying to give to another situation, balance things out, and strategize how to keep what I feel is just out. That's what I keep getting. Some of you definitely are career focused. Okay, so like we're really concentrating on advancing in our current career or having a new career, our own business, whatever it is. And it's going to, again, I keep getting this, bring you a lot of wealth. And Spirit is just saying, be careful. You know, again, don't be overly proud. Don't get cocky is what I'm getting. Let's get some tarot charms. All right, what do we got? Yeah, at the end of the day, you all just want peace, right? You want the peace here. There's your angel watching over you here, trying to keep you at peace, trying to help you keep your balance. Oh, beautiful. Some of you are definitely rising above anything. There's the phoenix. You're rising like the phoenix here, okay? Some of you could be going through a transformation. You could be healing here with temperance as well. Again, trying to balance your emotions at this time while you make some tough choices. Many of you, again, people think you are very, very brave and that you are highly thought of. You're coming out, I feel, again, as the Empress. You're coming across as just, you've got it all together is what I'm seeing here, okay? Oh, you've got brave twice. So I feel like that can represent you and this person that you're dealing with are very brave. I feel for different reasons. I feel like you're persevering. You're trying to balance your emotions. You're concentrating on work. I feel like you're not putting work into a connection right now because you are very career focused and you feel like things haven't been fair and balanced. So you're putting that energy into yourself. For others of you, whoever this person is, if I'm talking to you, you're strategizing on how to become single, financially stable, secure before you bring your cup into somebody. You've been doing a lot of soul searching. You haven't been able to accept this cup, this offer, because you've been overwhelmed with decisions and choices to make here when it comes to money and finances. And you feel like you have to kind of really think about this before you kind of make any forward movement. So everything is in divine timing, you feel like here, okay? This has been a toxic situation. You're either attached to a person, place, a thing, a marriage, a commitment, a business, partners, whatever the case may be. So there's a need to temper our emotions here with temperance, okay, during this time. And there's a need to balance things out, okay? You've got to deal, whoever I'm talking to, with your karma first, okay? This is a karmic wheel of justice as well. This is about having the strength to go through these changes. You're going through some very big fated changes here in your life, and you have to deal with the different cycles that you're going to go through. Spirit is saying you have the strength to go towards this new beginning, and a cycle will restart for you. But first you've got to deal with making, you know, a bunch of decisions. So I feel like a reunion, a celebration, or a get-together here, coming together with someone that you have love for, is not panning out. All right, let's see what's going on specifically in their energy. What's going on with the person we're dealing with or will be dealing with? What is this toxicity here? What do we need to know? What is going on with this toxicity that's showing up for the collective? What do we need to know? What is toxic? What are we connected to that's unhealthy? What do we need to know? What's hidden? Any blockages? What do we need to know? Okay. This could be somebody who's been in and out of your life. You feel like they haven't been fair. You feel like they've been playing with your emotions, perhaps. You feel like they've been giving you mixed signals. One minute they're sweet and romantic. The next minute they've been kind of refusing you, seemingly confused. They're imbalanced. I can tell you this person has not been balanced. Clarify the Knight of Wands. That's what's toxic. They haven't been balanced. What is up with this Knight of Wands? Yeah. Okay. They've been in and out of your life because they have been trying to maintain their sanity and come up with a plan of action. The King of Wands, Knight of Wands, is somebody who is very passionate, very driven, and this is somebody that is a go-getter. They go after what they want. So I feel like they're kind of like they've been trying to keep an eye on you and see what you're up to, but at the same time they're trying to figure out how to get out of a situation I feel that they feel bound and tied to, trapped to perhaps. They could have somebody that's keeping an eye on them, possibly here. Either way, there's been a lack of trust and balance here. What is this King of Wands? Plans, please. Wow. There you go. We've got the Seven of Cups. Again, two different decks. There's proof right there. Okay. This King of Wands is trying to make plans on how to take action toward the future, I feel, towards you. What are these decisions and choices for this King of Wands? Using the sword to sever, to speak the truth, the sword of victory, to have a breakthrough. They need to make decisions and choices and resolve things, their karma, in advance in order to have a breakthrough here. And I think they're realizing that it is their fate and destiny to do that, to speak the truth, to bring the clarity here, to make decisions and choices, to take the action toward that in order for them to go towards perhaps wealth and happiness. Again, this could be you, it could be them, it could be both of you. We need to balance things out. 5 to the 6 of Pentacles. We need to balance things out because right now nobody's putting the effort in. And it's because it's the wrong time. It's the wrong time. What is this truth or clarity with the Ace of Swords? Okay. The truth about a marriage or commitment. Why is this Four of Wands here? Or foundation. Fours are about like foundation. What about the Four of Wands? Why is it here? About a marriage. The truth about a marriage or commitment. Clarify the Hierophant. This is somebody who's very traditional. Okay. About the need to be patient in a marriage or commitment. Or it can be that, you know, they want you to be patient when it comes to commitment because they're overwhelmed with decisions and choices that they're trying to take the action on, see the truth in. Re-clarify the Ace of Swords, please. Okay, yeah, look at that. They want to travel or communicate to you about being patient because they're dealing with a marriage or commitment and they got a lot of choices and decisions to make when it comes to money issues and balancing the finances out. I feel they want to communicate that to you. Interesting. Clarify Temperance. Let me know how this resonates for you in the comment section. Yeah, they want to be patient. I love you. I want to offer you my cup. And we saw that here with the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So they want you to be patient while they strategize on how to leave a toxic situation. Could be work, could be they're in a marriage or commitment. That is not crystal clear. What is crystal clear is they have an overwhelming amount of decisions and choices to make, and they're hoping that they can convince you, communicate to you here to be patient. But that's why this person has been super quiet. And they want to travel towards you or communicate to you what's been happening here. It can be that somebody's been keeping an eye on them. Could be this Queen of Pentacles. And so they've had to be very, very, very careful. It can be they're dealing with somebody that's codependent on them, or they have addictions. It could be anybody, right? Yeah. What about this offer of love with the Ace of Cups? Wow, that was fantastically fast. Yeah, trust your intuition. This person wants to bring you their cup. They love you, okay? But you also feel like they're keeping your love or your connection a secret. You don't know whether you can trust them. You just feel like things aren't balanced and things aren't fair. But for some of you, you may already feel like they've disconnected from you. But I can tell you that this person is not happy where they are. They're kind of bored. They feel like things are kind of empty. And they're trying to figure out how to get away from that. To go towards you where they feel love and happiness. They feel, you know, supported by you. They know you're nurturing and highly intuitive. That's what I'm getting. They also know that you're fair and balanced. Clarify the High Priestess. Okay. They feel like you've left them out in the cold, so they're anxious now. So some of you are not putting effort into this connection anymore. You feel like you've been patient enough. You've been tempering your emotions. You feel like, you know, they've just left your connection anyway because they've been in hermit mode. They haven't been talking to you. They haven't been like balancing things out with you. So many of you just decided to not communicate anymore, not put any more effort. And now they feel left out in the cold by you, and now they're wanting to rush in. And I say that because we have the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Hot, cold, hot, cold. So they may have been hot and cold in and out of your life, and you didn't know how to take this person, and now they want to tell you what's going on. I don't know, why do people wait that long before they tell you what's going on? Why don't they just tell you what's going on? Now, it can be because they kept your connection quiet because they didn't want other people to kind of know what their plans were because they were in a toxic relationship already, or they had an addiction. They could have had an addiction. That's not clear either. Okay, so we'll clarify some of that in part 2. I want to get messages from your person, and I also want to go ahead and get the financial part. Although I feel like finances come up here quite strongly overall, but I'll pull a couple of messages for finance, and in part 2, I will dig into the next 6 months, see what the possible outcome is. All right, and We will definitely dig into this. I want to dig into this devil energy because I want to find out is that like codependency? Is that, what is that? Addiction? Okay, let's see what your person would like to say to you. I'll pull more of these messages in part 2 as well. We're just going to dig, right? The rival. They chose someone else over you, and though it wasn't what they wanted, they thought it was the right thing to do. So for some of you, they were already in a commitment or a marriage, and they chose that person over you because it was just easier. They felt it was the right thing to do. But meanwhile, they've kind of always, you know, felt this love for you and just kept it to themselves. They're just trying to figure out what to do, okay, is what I'm getting here. But they carry a torch for you for sure. But I feel like they were just worried, you know, probably what everybody else thought of them, or they were worried about their finances not having enough here. That is very clear that they are stressed about their finances. I feel like, you know, they did what was easier, what was expected of them, because this is somebody who is very traditional, but they've been trying to temper how they feel about you for a long time here, is what I'm getting. Again, the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands here, the Hierophant. They definitely want to take action towards you to tell you the truth of how they feel and how they have love for you, and that they kept it a secret because they were trying to figure out what to do in their life, okay? And that's not really fair to keep you waiting. But I definitely feel like, you know, you stop putting the effort in, and now they could be kind of starting to panic. That could be. Next message, past life. Their soul recognized your soul from the moment they met you. They knew you were the one. They knew that you were the one that, you know, they've been waiting for. Okay, so they knew that. You have a past life connection with them, for many of you here. But there was already somebody or something else in their life. It may have been toxic and unhealthy, but that made them recognize your connection even more as being supportive and loving and nurturing, because that's not something that they're getting where they are. Okay. Financially, I feel like it's stable, and they feel like they want the love and the stability. They can have that with you, but they don't want to come to you and not be financially independent, okay, is what I'm getting. So it can be that they're working on their career or a new career, advancing in their current career in order to become financially stable and sound, so that they can get away from the situation that they haven't been happy in, okay, so that they can break free. Whoever this other person is that they haven't been happy with is what I'm getting, okay? And that can represent as well that they don't want to put the effort in where they are anymore, okay? Things aren't working out here. But everything that's happening is destined and fated here. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, okay? So it's in divine timing. The timing, again, has not been right, is what I'm getting. Okay, let's get into finances just quickly here, and then we're going to go ahead and concentrate on part 2. Give me 1 second. Here we go. What's going on financially, please? For the collective, what can you see? What do we need to know? Your finances for the collective. What do we need to know? Wow. Wheel of Fortune, way to start the financial part. Definitely some of you changing luck and fortune. Okay, you are going to head into a great deal of luck here. Something is going to go in your favor. Oh, wow. You're going to hit the jackpot. You're going to have the whole enchilada. Things are changing. Okay, either in your family situation, there's going to be a lot of wealth or something here for some of you here. Oh, okay. Somebody's worried about it, though. Somebody's worried about making these final decisions, okay? But this is going to bring you your whole enchilada, everything you could ever want here, okay? But somebody's worried about being judged for it. So it can be a career change you've made. You know, you've decided to leave your job and open your own business, and people are like, what are you doing? You know, and you're really worried about that. You're really stressed about that. Spirit's saying, no, this is all fated to happen for you. You're meant to do this. Yeah, see? Take a leap of faith. Take that risk here, okay? But you're doing too much thinking about it. Wow. Major Arcana, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 major Arcanas already. Frosty and Fender concur. That's our parakeets, our budgies. There, you can hear it. Yeah, Spirit's saying you're worrying too much. You're worried about what can go wrong instead of what could go right. You're worried about people's judgment. Don't. This is a change in luck and fortune. It's going to bring your happiness, and sometimes you have to take risks and chances to do that. Some of you are very nervous, okay, and that's why I'm stumbling on my words. I can feel it. Okay, we're going to go ahead and jump into part 2 because this went on a bit longer than I had thought, 35 minutes. I apologize, but sometimes you just can't shut me up. I get right into it. So we're going to check to see where this Knight of Swords is going. I'm going to re-clarify that Ace of Swords. I'm going to see what we're stressing about here when it comes to taking this leap of faith, money, finance, career here as well. And I'm going to re-clarify this Hierophant. Is this marriage or commitment? And why are we having to be patient? And I definitely want to focus on the High Priestess and see, like, you know, why are we being quiet? Quietly planning to take action or on new love. Yeah, because we're feeling left out in the cold. We're starting to panic. So we're going to try to find out why. Okay, we're getting more messages from your person. Dig into the next 6 months. So if this is where you leave me, I will see you all approximately a few days to a week, depending on personal readings. And for those of you seeing me on part 2, I'll be right there. Again, upper right-hand corner, part 2, watch now. Or down below in the description area, as well as the comment section, there is the Shacy Warrior membership program, which will give you unlimited part 2s, okay? So obviously the less expensive option overall, but if you're only going to watch once in a while, then I recommend doing the individual. If you're going to watch a lot, then obviously the membership's going to be a lot better deal for you. So I leave that in your hands. You ask for both. They're both there for you to pick what you want to do. And for those of you seeing me next time, I'll see you next time. Bye for now.